Welcome back to Fox and Friends. The Southern Poverty Law Center released their annual report on hate and extremist groups. Parental rights groups are on the same level as neo-Nazis and anti-government organizations. Presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy held a town hall with Moms for Liberty just days after they were included in the report.
Parents determine the education of our children. That's a hard truth in America. We do not want the federal government involved in education at all.
Joining us now from groups listed in the report, founder of Education Alliance, Sloan Rockmuth, co-founder of Army of Parents, Elicia Brand, and president of No Left Turn in Education, Dr. Elena Fishbein. Dr. Fishbein, I'm going to start with you. What did you think when you found out that you were on this hate list along with neo-Nazis?
Well, considering who made the list, I was not surprised at all. And the whole thing is really, as far as I'm concerned, it's much ado about nothing. They have been using the same tactic since I launched my movement, and we were the first national grassroots movement to confront this menace. They're using language as a very powerful tool, but I think at this point, a lot of people become aware of the role of such institutions, such as the Southern Poverty Law Center and the SCLU. They became totally deranged and lost their initial mission.
Right. Sloan, you know, I agree with the doctor that these groups have lost their way. The problem is that the FBI and the Department of Justice have been taking cues from them. We know that they've been providing these lists, and the FBI has, were caught trying to, investigate parents who went to school board meetings. They've also been caught trying to investigate pro-lifers and traditional Catholics. So the people that make it onto these lists as white supremacists are being targeted by our government.
Right. It's very remarkable that the three founders sitting here with you today were all Jewish moms. And I was absolutely startled to find my name on a list with Holocaust deniers and dangerous neo-Nazis. And I find it remarkable and dangerous, as a matter of fact, as you alluded to. This isn't just a passing citation in some obscure group. The Biden administration takes its marching orders oftentimes from the very radical groups who want to castigate normal parents fighting for their children's education.
Yeah. Elicia, what I get from this as a parent who's also as concerned as you guys are as you ladies are about everything that's happening in our school system is that clearly your groups are over the target. They want to indoctrinate our kids. They want to own this space, and they want parents out. Is that what you're gathering from this? I mean, what else could be behind this push to silence you with such really incredible methods?
We are definitely over the target, so this designation may actually be a good thing in shedding light on these radical groups that have so much credibility with our government. The Southern Poverty Law Center has two goals, and that one is to silence anyone who stands in their way. And number two is to protect their financial interests with the teaching modules and the woke curricula that they sell to our schools. So we are definitely over the target. But my biggest concern here is the danger that they are putting us in. All three of us that are sitting on this panel today have suffered from threats of life. Mine was most recently in the last couple of weeks with the Loud and Love Warriors, who are proxies of elected officials. So this is very frightening. And the Southern Poverty Law Center, they have a proven track record of harassing, intimidating, and threatening people on that list. So this is an invitation to their followers. It's very scary.
No, it absolutely is. So what do you think the main goal is? Is it to turn our children into little activists? Doctor?
Definitely. They've been working on this very intensely, in the Southern Poverty Law Center produced some of the most horrific curriculum through their teaching tolerance or BLM in school. But again, I would like to emphasize we should continue to focus on confronting them. They should not be able to threaten us and stop us from doing the very basic thing as parents, protecting our children. The Southern Poverty Law Center became really a political arm of the radical left. And it's unfortunate that people still follow what they are doing.
Yes, well, I appreciate that all three of you ladies are fighting so hard, even as you pointed out, Elicia, risking your own safety in doing so. You speak for so many parents who are sick and tired of the government thinking that they own our children. My co-host calls public schools commie camp, he actually calls it Democrat camp. My husband calls it commie camp. These public schools belong to all of us, and we need to make sure they don't become ideological camps. So appreciate all three of you, Sloan, Dr. Fishbein, and Elicia. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.